Hi everyone, it's Maybell with Love Shaped Intuition. Happy September. This is the month reading for each zodiac sign. If this is not your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, go ahead and look for those up on my channel. I've also placed them in a playlist to make them easier to locate. This will be a look at each week's energy with an oracle card, and then we're going to take a look at your tarot as well as advice. And we do have a lunar eclipse and a partial solar eclipse coming up this month, so I will be pulling cards specifically for those energies as well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list linked, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Hi Gemini, happy September. Okay, let's take a look at your weekly energies. Week 1 for Gemini. Okay, adventure, card number 4. So building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation, roots, home, family. And the adventure card can be that you are hiking, traveling, going on an adventure. This could also be that maybe the first week feels somewhat like new territory, that you might be exploring things that you haven't done before. Okay, week number 2 for Gemini. Okay, Wolf Spirit Family, 51. So you might be needing to heal a family rift. You might be spending time with family. 5s are numbers of change, challenge, or competition. 1s are numbers of the self and fresh starts. 5 and 1 together is 6. And that is the Lover's card in the tarot. The Gemini energy of a head over heart or heart over mind choice or decision, a return to better health, as well as reciprocity or seeking balance in an unbalanced situation. So you might be just maybe going on an adventure with your family. This could have to do with just with family situation. This card also has to do with, feeling alone or feeling like a sense of belonging, feeling like you've found like your wolf pack or your soul's tribe. Okay, week number 3, Gemini. Okay, it did come out in reverse, but we have transformation. We got transformation and we got it in reverse. If it wants to come back out, perhaps things are getting ready to change. Maybe you're thinking about transformation, but for whatever reason, it's not time to transform yet. Or let's see what comes out. Okay. So in that first week, you might have a lot of options. You might have a lot of ideas. There might be a lot of things that you want to change. For Gemini, week 3. Okay, kindred partnership, beautiful. And that has to do with people, soulmate relationships, and it looks like it may be having to do with being in the present moment, being aware of ego and pride, kind of trying to, I feel like, not be too controlling in situations. I feel like this may be like a power struggle between you and another. This may be that you are trying to find your power. Rising above drama may be important. There may be a reunion or some type of very powerful connection. With the lighthouse there, you might be guiding each other, or you might be feeling like it was divinely guided. And there's a rainbow there as well. So after some types of challenges or something that kind of bridges the gap. Week number 4 for Gemini. Okay, I was trying to just get one, but 2 kept popping. So we have relaxation and enlightenment. So relax and take things as they come. Try and stay calm. Try and stay grounded, but not even necessarily grounded, because this card is about enlightenment and kind of being connected in the higher dimensions. I feel like psychically or spiritually, maybe learning something new, being on vacation, maybe spending time out in nature or on vacation is going to help you get connected, feel connected. You might be receiving signs, symbols, synchronicities during this time. Having kind of like a spiritual awakening or another level of spiritual awakening. Week number 5 for Gemini, it is the tail end of the month and a peak at October. This could also be that it might be an important time to kind of stay relaxed as things come to light. You know, things, truth or something might be being revealed. And it looks like I did say with the kind of raising your vibration or rising above any kind of trauma with those hot air balloons, same kind of situation here, kind of rising up to raise your vibration and just no drama, relax, you know, don't let anyone kind of get you in their negative space. Okay, yes, and then we have healing and compassion. So you might be a healer of some kind, or you might be experiencing some healing, and compassion is important at this time, compassion for yourself and for others. Okay, let's get your tarot. For Gemini. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. So again, with family success, family legacy. 10s are cycle completions in the tarot. 3 of Wands. Oh no, okay, 8 of Wands. So this card, to me, sometimes I do remember doing a flip through for this card, and the 3 of Wands would be a card of looking out over the horizon, and would be a card of waiting for your ships to come back in. But this is the 8 of Wands. So this could be travel, things moving quickly once things get kind of started or initiated. And it could be a lot of conversation, a lot of communication, passionate energy. For Gemini. Okay, 7 of Cups. Exploring your options. This could be that you might be feeling confused, but exploring your options, and you don't want everything that's in all of those cups. So trying to figure out what it is that you do want. And that might be revealed by kind of being in the present moment. Okay, 4 of Cups. Yes, you don't want everything that's in those cups. We have 4 of Cups. This is a card of disappointment. This is a card of not being satisfied, just kind of being bored or dissatisfied with a situation. It could also feel like either you are rejecting someone or someone may be rejecting you, or it's a missed opportunity and no one is making the offer because they fear rejection. Okay, King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. Someone who believes in the institution of marriage, commitment, and family. He may be a workaholic, really focused on finances, focusing on building wealth and security. May not be too may not put a lot of effort or energy into spending time with the family. Maybe a provider, kind of provides gifts or things, or the making sure everybody has what they need, and he feels like he's done his part. Not sure if I mentioned Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. Let's get one more. Okay, the Magician. So Gemini energy. This is someone who has all the tools, all the skills, the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, has everything that they need to manifest whatsoever they will. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. Usually a card of being single, self-reliant, a lot of coins, and this is the coins right before the Ten of Coins, which is the Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate family success. So Nine of Pentacles, being single, being self-reliant, kind of doing things on your own. Now, is this someone acting single? This King of Pentacles energy. This could be making things happen. The Magician, if there's negative cards surrounding, it could be someone manipulating a situation. And we do have someone being disappointed with the situation and feeling single. But we also go back to the other cards, and then we have, healing and compassion. So are things kind of getting better? Looking at a situation in its present day now, maybe this is something that comes back around, and trying to stay calm and trying to stay balanced during this time of healing, instead of kind of rehashing the past, I feel like, or going over what was negative. This could also be that someone wants to be single and they're just kind of intent on making something happen, maybe their own wealth and stability, and they're exploring their options. They might be exploring a missed opportunity with this King of Pentacles. Okay, let's look at your eclipse energy. We have a lunar eclipse on September 7th in Pisces, and then we have a partial solar eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. So we're just going to look at what the energy of that is going to mean for Gemini. The eclipse energy for Gemini. Okay, house. Okay, privileged lady. And lovers. Alright, so this may have to do, again, we have the kindred partnership and we have the lovers card, and we did have the lovers energy already come through with the number 6, and okay, and it was a 15 as well. No, it was a 51. So you might be seeing a lot of these number synchronicities. House, there may be a move or some kind of remodeling, some kind of situation having to do with home, roots, family. Something where the lady of the house or someone that is kind of trying to get something in the house done. I feel like a choice for head over heart, or something that they're going to love. So this could be that someone that you love moves into the house. There's opportunity for something. Okay, let's see. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Okay, so this could be that maybe you don't feel like worthy, or you haven't in the past, and this might be because of your roots, your home, your family, a feeling of not belonging, or of not kind of having your self-worth and your priorities. You might be healing that aspect about you now. Now you're feeling this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're feeling worth it, and you're feeling like making the choices for yourself, making the choices for kind of coming out of this low self-esteem and making the choices that you are doing to love yourself better, to make choices for things that you're going to love, whether it is a relationship, whether it is your house, your home, your living spaces, the way you decorate your things, what you want to wear, you know, your relationships, whatever it is, your work. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a deep breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And we do have relaxation, and there's some kind of disappointment here. So this looks like, instead of getting frustrated with a situation, use love in a situation and know what you are worth. Know what you value yourself enough to kind of not hand over all your power in an argument. Stay present. Okay, let's get your advice for the month. Focus on the positive, beautiful new moon in Sagittarius. Yes, focus on the positive. Be real. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. So look at the situation practically and honestly. If there is something that you are trying to do to your house and it's not necessarily practical, but it's something that you wanted, see if you can compromise. Be compassionate. Try to be of service and come from the heart. Again, being kind to yourself and to others. Focus on the positive in the situation, and then being real, being authentic to what you love, being authentic to what it is that you truly want, and have improved over time. I feel like this low self-esteem is something that maybe you were stuck with, and now maturing, especially with this Ten of Pentacles energy, kind of growing out of, and just realizing your worth and your value. Alright, so that is what I have for Gemini. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.